Okay, I think we're live. You can stop smiling. Posing for the picture. So hopefully this internet here will keep up with our live feed. Took a little bit for us to take a thumbnail picture and get connected, so I hope it doesn't drop on us tonight. If it does, we'll just deal with it. Right.
I'm just a weirdo sitting here beside you.
Oh my goodness. Anonymous Biker, good to see you. The Harley Road Show. Booga. Hey, hey, hey. Let us know if you can hear us all right. We are coming from a hotel room somewhere along the road.
Well, I know where we're at.
Loud and clear.
I know where we're at.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where?
Mitchell.
Mitchell. How'd you know that?
I don't know. Lucky guess, probably. We're in Mitchell, South Carolina.
South Carolina.
We're in Mitchell's, South Dakota.
Okay. So, yeah, we left out this morning, but we had a lot of stuff still left to do in Sturgis before we actually left and hit the road.
We only did like 300 miles today, which was pretty easy. I mean, there was a lot of road construction. Not so much a lot of it. It just goes down to one lane. Nothing rough or anything. You just stop, go, stop, go, stop, go, stop, go. So,
yeah.
And, well,
Scott, good to see you on here. Said great time in Sturgis, passing through Sioux City, Iowa now.
You are in Sioux City.
Making good time.
You're a little out in front of us.
Yeah. And really quickly, Aaron Taylor, good to see you. He says, I know those bikers. So, yes, it was so nice to meet you and see you this past week. And, yeah, a lot of you guys. But, Aaron, I just saw you.
Wow. Yeah, no shit, man. I have a lot to improve on. That's what I learned this week.
You have a lot to improve on.
Yes.
What do you mean by that?
Well, because I wouldn't expect to have that many bikes on our ride, just...
yes.
So, we'll everybody... I want to make sure everybody's tuned in, and we'll do our opening in case you don't know who we are. Well, I guess I'll just go ahead and do that.
Okay.
I'm TJ Thompson. This is Stephanie Thompson. I'm the Ornery One, and she's the Ornery Squad. Together, well, we make the Ornery One.
I'm the Ornery Squat.
Ornery Squad. And we were talking this week with all the Ornery asses, and a couple of them said, it ain't about the Ornery One anymore. It's about you and Steph. So, you're watching our YouTube channel, the Ornery One, showing you what we do. Yeah. And if you're interested in that, it has motorcycle content in it. And it's
sometimes.
And it's just showing what we are up to. And this week, we went to Sturgis. And we had a free ride. We just met up at the VFW at the end of the strip there in Sturgis, left out of there. And we made our way on over to Belle Fourche, to the center of the...
Center of the Nation.
Center of the Nation.
Center of the Nation monument there in Belle Fourche.
Yes.
And I hope I'm not butchering that. I think I've butchered it like all week since I've been saying it.
And then after that, we went back to the house party.
Yes.
Which turned out fucking badass.
We had a lot of fun. So, yeah, we organized this free ride in Sturgis. So we just left out of Sturgis. We went up through Deadwood and Lead, and then Spearfish Canyon, and then stopped at the Center of the Nation and did a group picture. And our plan was to then end our ride at the Outlaw Bar. So, yeah, one thing that we're talking about improving on. So this is our first ride that we organized, and we had to cut it short after we did our group picture at the monument. We skipped the bar, that last bar, and then just went ahead and went on to the house party. So, yeah, this next time, we're going to give a little bit more ride time in there.
And it was really cool because we've been hanging out at the back porch there in Spearfish, and we got to know this cool band.
Yes, Robert Henry Band. You guys need to go definitely check him out. I'm sure you guys have seen that we've posted on our stories and tagged him and stuff like that. So if you're on Instagram or Facebook, hit him up, show him some love. Great. I mean, it's like old school country.
Country western. Got a little bit of swing to it. It's
Yeah.
good stuff. He's a young kid. They got a good group together. He's got an amazing girlfriend there. Reminds me of Steph, and they're working really hard. So we just want to give a big old shout out to them folks out there that are running the road. I think they're heading over to Wyoming or some shit now.
They will be. So they're actually from Oregon. So they've come all the way over from Oregon to play almost every single night there in Spearfish for the whole Sturgis crowds and all that.
Right.
So.
And we were there the first night they started, and then last night was their last night. And honestly, guys, all I wanted to do is sleep last night. I mean, I was out. But Steph was like, no, we're going to go down. So we went down and seen them for one last time. I usually do a farewell through a cowboy goodbye. And a cowboy goodbye is, well, TJ just disappears. And you're like, where's he going? You don't know. You know, I fucking disappear. I don't.
Yeah.
So I don't like goodbyes. So they were pretty badass folks. Looking forward to see what they do in the future.
I think they have a bright future ahead of them. Like you were saying, Robert is young. They're all young. They're a 5-piece band.
Right. So we got to know them. So he actually came over to the house and set up on the back porch there, and we had a really cool opening to our house party.
Yes, we did.
Stepha, if you guys were you live during while we did that?
I wasn't live.
Recorded?
Yeah, I just recorded. So yeah, we all gathered up at the house, and so Robert Henry had come and played for us, and they actually were playing at the bar that night. So he had to get back to the bar and set up to be playing at like 9. So from like 7 to 8:30ish, he played for us, and it was really cool. And so, yeah, we just all gathered up, and you just said a couple of words. We gave a couple of moments of silence for all this,
and then in the background, real slowly comes in playing. Super badass.
Yeah.
Had a great moment. Made a great moment in time. Each and every one with that showed up there at the house. We do appreciate you so much. It meant so much to Steph and I. It really did. So we had a really good turnout, and I've just got a lot to learn. That's what I was getting at.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when it's the first time you've done something, or if it's the 5th attempt to do something, and there's mistakes or
Well, it really did well. It really did
you just learn and improve and go on.
Some things I'd like to improve on.
Yeah. So really quick before I get carried away, Mike Myers, thank you so much for your super chat. He said, "Hey fam, love y'all. TJ, thanks for sharing the love. Laugh out loud." You share the love.
Yeah. So it's funny with them girls to do it at certain times of night when the old boy just standing there going, "Hey." So there was a few.
So I'm assuming this means that you probably sent Mike Myers a little
there's
video.
A few of my buddies that they got a little surprise video out of nowhere.
I feel kind of bad. We may have to give a little bit of that to the members, because I did tell the members that I was going to go live during the house party, and I had a few drinks. And
we've been pushing it pretty hard here lately.
It was another 4 a.m. night.
Bear with us, folks. Bear with us. But we're going to have some good content.
Not good. I mean, it was good, but I'm sure everyone that was there, I was probably like that nonsense rambler. I'm already a rambler now, but I'm sure it's like nonsense stuff that I started rambling about.
After the house party was kind of getting wound down, I was like, fuck it, I'm going to the fucking bar. And everybody's like, what? And I said, I'm going to the bar. So I got a buddy of ours, got his truck out there, and I've got video of it. I'll show you. We piled the front full 4-door truck, and the back of it was full of people. It looked like we were from Dog Patch.
Yes.
Rolling up people.
Well, we are.
Everybody was just falling out of the truck going to the bar. So then when we walked in the bar, it was just a shit show.
But the driver was sober. He was our DD there. And the bar from the house was only like 1.5 miles at the most. So
we're well taken care of. But it was really cool because we got to know everybody in the bar. And then when we walked in, I mean, shit just turned loose. Mm-hmm. And it was really cool because they threw my name in some of the songs.
Yes.
Like Ornery. through TJ
It was
a little bit.
all around a great time, and we've got to thank, of course, our members, and then also Scott and Kelly. We stayed with them over the week.
Yeah, so they actually
Sturgis.
They rented the big house, and we went and got a keg. We went and got food. So there was like, that full day of getting everything. Although that sounds simple, but
it was a lot of running and
well,
planning.
We didn't know where everything's at and trying to find stuff.
Yeah.
We hope everything went well. I know we had a lot of fun, though. You want to catch up on over
there? Yes. Let's see. Jerry, hello from Tampa.
Tampa.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Tampa. We were there, a month and a half ago?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nathan, I wanted to do that free ride so bad. Hey, it's something that I think we're going to work into our schedule each year and kind of make that a thing where we can just all get together, do a short little ride, and it's not super long. It's like 69 miles.
Of course, 69. I'm going to keep it just that too,
but it was really cool because we could all end there and do a group picture at the Center of the Nation Monument, and
then I was ready to get back because they were going to start playing. We're running late. So I told everybody, I said, okay, members, and this is the address. If you're following me, I'm leaving. And we turned that son of a bitch up and going down the road.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we got to kick it up a little bit, come back to the house, let the road glide get out and stretch a little bit. And then from there, man, we went and seen Lottie Morgan. Of course, we went live with that. That was oh my gosh, that was a good experience.
Awesome.
Yes.
I'm gonna finish catching up real quick, and then we can. If you don't care, because I will forget. Let's see. Okay, Iraq Vet, you said Barbara Jean is back in the shop with wiring issues. I hate that.
Electrical.
Sorry. And thank you so much for your super sticker there.
Thanks, man. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, well, Maxwell, they had to go in there and just totally rebuild her harness. It was a fucking shit show underneath that. So, I hear you, man.
Yeah. Scotty D, he said, I missed you folks.
A phone show.
Well, we are in Mitchell tonight. So, I think you're over this way a little bit.
Mitchell.
Let's see. Rhino Derby Ride. Good to see you. Yeah. So we're going to get into that in a second. He wanted to know how the crowd in Sturgis was compared to the opening from the rally. So maybe it did kind of die out. It did seem, but I don't know. Oh, you're in Heron. Okay. Yeah. Well, Scotty, I missed you.
I
missed you.
Yeah, so the Sturgis Rally itself and how we took of it. Vendors that we deal with. We went by and seen them today. We went by and seen Shane at Rick Rack. Mm-hmm. He said he had a hell of a year. The boys were absolutely beat. He said he didn't bring enough. He had to order stuff in. He said they did really well. And then we also went by and seen.
Yeah, we seen the boys at the KST tent at their booth that they had set up.
You could tell they were just beat too. Them boys been working their ass off. So they had a great year.
Yeah, so from our aspect, as far as the attendance, it was a lot lower than previous years that we've been to. But all of our good friends and vendors and stuff said that the sales and stuff were almost double from last year.
They did really good. So the crowd,
they're fucking tired.
Like I was saying before we got up here, I think it's going to be a good year because there's people that show up because they don't want to, and whatever their beliefs are around. And it just for a great year. I mean, for me, it did because we weren't, just absolutely smashed up with people. We could ride down through there, and it didn't take us long to get through. We took our ride. We went right down Main Street when we took out.
Yeah, we left out of the Veterans Club on Main Street and went, stayed on Main Street there and then kicked down on the Lizelle. And
so, yeah, then I'm sure they're going to come out with numbers next week. We'll see what it was, but it was great.
I really liked it, and that's one thing, like all the stops and stuff. If you haven't been to Sturgis, Main Street and Lozelle, which are parallel to each other, are just packed with vendors and booths and food and bars that are just packed. And then, of course, everyone parks out there on Main Street. So, yeah, every block is a stop sign or a stoplight. And so it takes
a minute.
It takes a little bit to get
Of course,
through
we
there.
went out to the Chip and we went out to Full Throttle. I've seen it busier. I mean, I can say that. But still, yeah, seeing everybody that I was expecting to see. You know, there's maybe one, or I didn't get to see Memphis Shades. They took a picture of our bike.
Yes.
So I know they're out running
They were
around,
somewhere
but
around there.
So, and it had to be. So that is the only person I really want to give a hug to. I didn't see them, but I know we were just missed. You know.
And then we were wanting to kind of touch base with the fueling parts. You know, we put out that video about that new, which obviously is not a new product, but it's new to us.
Well, it's a new damn video that we put out on something we want to talk about.
Yes. And so we messaged them just to see, because I saw a post where they were heading to Sturgis.
Yeah.
A few of them were riding. So it was like, definitely, I wanted to meet up with them and talk a little bit about the vintage, which they have tons of products, but this vintage dipstick.
Yeah.
But we missed them.
Yeah, we missed them, but that's no big deal.
Yeah.
That is part of Sturgis. Yeah, do you want to catch up on anything?
Tim Messer, good to see you. Good to see you.
I am.
Yeah. Iraq Vet, can't wait to rock my Ornery AF shirt.
Yeah, man. That's cool as shit, right?
It's going to be awesome.
Nobody said that to us. I mean, we've been wearing ours.
Yeah, I had a couple of people said that they loved it.
Yeah, nobody said anything negative. I was waiting for someone to say, hey, you're offending me.
No, but it's all right. Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. We got to see Whitey Morgan.
Yeah.
Free concert at the Iron Horse. They're on Lozelle Street on the corner there.
Holy fuck. And that was
an awesome show.
It was one of the top shows that I've seen because it was really cool, because there was a little bit of a low attendance there. And they had a fence across there where you had to have a VIP badge to get in. So I actually Steph seen the chick walking around. She goes, hey, I think she may be having VIP passes, hand them out to certain people. So I was like, man,
yeah, she was just kind of like going, like, there was a couple of people that may have already had a few more drinks than we did, and so they were already dancing. And so like she caught them, and she's like went over and gave them this little pass like thing, and then next thing I know, they like take off, and I see them again in the VIP section.
VIP, yeah.
So like, we need one of those. So
Steph said something to me, and I was like, man, how the fuck am I going to get those? I mean, so I walked over to her and I said, hey, and she's like, and I was like, can I get one of those? And she's like, and I was like, well, I need two. And she's like, and I was like, damn, do I give her money? How the am I going to get this VIP pass? So, and she was just standing there looking at me like I was wasting her time. She's trying to get somewhere. And I was like, oh, wait. And I was thinking like currency. This is the first time in my life I've ever go, wait. I flipped over to YouTube and I pulled up my subscribers and I said, is that good? And she goes, yeah, how many you want? So I was like, 2. So I actually used, for the first time, how many are number per se on YouTube to get something.
So we kind of bartered.
Yeah, I did.
Thank you guys for getting us into the VIP section.
Yeah. So I don't know if that was, fuck it, but it worked. So
yeah. But well, I mean, you did use your stuff to advance something, so you could be considered like
I advanced a shit ton of stuff because I'm not gonna lie. When I got up there and we started dancing, there was a bunch of boys and girls up there in that front against there that couldn't get in. They knew who I was. They were like, hey, Henry, what's the fuck up?
It was really neat.
Tons of people knew us, right?
And new people.
Yeah, and they were buying us beer, and I was like, oh, shit. So I was like, Steph, give me your pass. So Steph, give me her pass, and I got my pass. And we just kind of did the whole, hide behind the beer and like, I love you, man. And then I started getting people in. So before long, it was a bunch of basically ornery asses up there surrounding each other.
Just don't tell anyone.
Getting absolutely shit-faced, listening to Whitey Morgan, dancing like fools, and loving every minute of it.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun.
And it's just a cool place anyway. We always end up down there, at least for a couple hours.
Yeah, and at the Iron Horse, so if you guys haven't been, Iron Horse is a fairly large bar with a big stage on the back, plenty of seating. We went live the other night. That's where we were at. It's
Then
right
they have
next to the Broken Spoke.
Yeah.
But they usually always have some type of bike show, or I know Parawood's paint show was down there.
Oh, that was cool too, because Parowitz actually came to the party and hung out for a minute. That was super cool.
Yeah, that was really cool.
So Dave Parowitz. So we just kind of get to know him over the years. And if you guys know who he is, well, you should. If you don't, just go look.
Yeah.
Just all around talent, but overall, dude, he's just a good storyteller. Like, he has a tremendous amount of knowledge, and then he can. You can get off on a subject and he'll tell you a story or something that he's been into it, and something just fucking crazy about these stories. And he's a good storyteller, like, and he's a Boston dude, right? So he's got that Boston twang. And sometimes I know people have trouble hearing what I'm saying because of my twang, and it takes me a minute to hear his. I'm trying to figure out what he says sometimes, so it's really cool to have those two different,
Yeah.
But overall, very cool.
That's really cool. Really quick, Chris, I know we were expecting to meet you, but yeah, things happen. I hope that your buddy's all right. He said that he's bummed out he didn't get to meet us. His buddy ended up in the hospital the day before that they were going to leave. So I hope he's doing all right, and good vibes and all that to him.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Hate that.
Yes. So yeah, that's the whole Sturgis thing.
Yeah, well, kind of, Another thing we did this morning too, we got to stop by and see Legends. We got to go in there and actually see their setup there. Got to hang out with Chase and the girls.
Yeah, we met Mary and I'm bad with names.
Right.
Yes.
And Mark. Is that right?
Zach.
There it is. We were taking a lot in there. But Chase
we
and
had another 4 a.m. night.
Chase and I got to really, talk a little bit more in depth about kind of what they go through to get to where they are with their shocks. We get to walk through there. We did quite a bit of filming. So when we put the video together about our front end with Legends, and that'll be also included in that. So what the video will be us actually installing the front end from Legends on that 2019 Road Glide Special. My actual thoughts as soon as I get on the bike, and then on the way up, some of my deeper thoughts. And then we ride a third course around, bus run, and then we end up at Legends. And like I said, talk to Chase and get to go in a little bit more depth. And plus, they let us walk around inside the shop.
Yeah, it was really neat to kind of see, behind the scenes a little bit there. And
yeah, so all that, will, it'll be in the video about that.
Wayne Tipton, good to see you.
Good to see you, man. So I personally want to thank Legends, Chase, and the girls. Thank you guys so much for taking your time out to put up with our asses. and Chase and I have a lot of fun because we vibe off each other and we give each other shit, pretty like-minded. And what they're doing is like really badass. It impressed me. And I could have talked a lot more. But we hung out for a couple hours there this morning. And I believe this video that we'll put together is going to be pretty informative.
Yeah.
And it's my true feelings about what's going on with our bike, handling wise.
Yeah. Let's see. Jason Lantier said he got his koozies and his stickers in the mail. Good deal.
Woo-hoo.
Good deal. Yes.
Good, man.
So what about upcoming stuff do you want to talk about? Okay, so probably like what's next?
Pillow.
Where do we go next? Pillow.
Pillow.
Pillow and the air conditioner turned up.
Maybe a little pillow talk. Snoring.
You were talking last night in your sleep.
You were farting last night in your sleep.
I don't doubt that.
No.
But no, I got up. I did like a little load of laundry.
Yeah, you did.
And I got up to go switch it over.
Yeah.
And then you were like, I
Yeah.
said, I'll be right back. I'm going to go switch laundry over. And you're like, okay, I hope it turns out good.
Well, that was a good thing to say, wasn't it? Hey,
Yeah,
Tate, good to
it
see
was
you there,
nice.
brother. Appreciate that. Thank you,
James Tate, thank you,
Hope you're doing all right, brother.
Yes, and Lopez.
Oh, Lopez.
Thank you. He
What
said
is
you
it?
guys are the best.
Well, I don't know. We're trying. I do appreciate that so much. Both of you guys, thank you so much. You guys are always right there, man. Always counting you. I really appreciate you guys so much.
Tim Messer, you said, were you part of the drunken dance party the other night after the bar closed?
Oh my God. I had moves like MacGyver. It's unbelievable what I was doing. And then
moves like MacGyver.
On top of that, everybody, she got to dancing. Now, if Steph is dancing, somebody fucked up.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Because I don't usually dance unless I'm already to that point.
She had me dragging me out by the beard, Billy goating my ass out on the dance floor. And I was getting tired.
We have plenty of videos on that.
But I mean, I pushed through, and what happens, and then the shots started coming out. And I got to say,
too many shots.
I got to say, though, we had people going to sleep, passing out at the table. I have footage of that. I don't have footage, and I won't mention who it was, but somebody was throwing up.
Yes, he was.
Oh, you put the he in there. We had, of course, people just absolutely just passing out. And then a lot of love, a lot of assery going on because I was being a fucking ham.
Yeah, I know that when we got back to the house from the ride, it wasn't long, and I heard like this chant coming from the kitchen. And I'm out in the backyard, and I look over, and everyone's like in the mid motion of taking shots.
Yeah, shot.
Yes. So the fireball shots started way before we ended up at the bar. And then at the bar, I think we probably had 5 shots. Which was really bad because I think that we had somehow gotten Fireball mixed up with this apple cinnamon moonshine.
Yeah.
So it was a little bit of that, and then Fireball, and you know how it, once you start mixing different liquors together.
So it's pretty cool where we stayed out there. So there's no Uber or Lyft, and it's hard to get a taxi. Now, this is how it played out, too. So we got to know them, right? And having a good time, enjoying everybody, got to know everybody in there. And then at night, this is why we just kept going back. They were like, you guys going to need a ride. So, one of the bar hops or managers or whatever, of course, they've been working. They say, now, y'all just stay right here. We're going to go ahead and cash out and close everything out and just have you a beer and just wait. Drunk a beer and waited, and they'd take us home. And that's what happened the other night. Like, it was shit.
Yeah,
so they had to make a couple runs back and forth.
Because we couldn't all fit in her car or her SUV thingy.
Oh, God.
Really quick, Iraq Vet, thank you so much for your super chat again. He said, drinking some Jameson, smoking a cigar, wishing I was riding with y'all. Yes, for sure.
Thanks, man.
We've got to get together. And
well, yeah, we will. There's lots of open road out there and plenty. Well, but we'll make time to do it. We won't say there's plenty of time. We'll make time to do it. I know everybody's busy, and I appreciate that, brother.
Yeah. Wayne Tipton, you said, how did poor Phil end up? Uh-oh. Oh, here it goes.
Ooh.
My screen went black. It scared me for a second.
That was weird. I think he went to sleep,
Well, we were told that he was sleeping sitting up.
He was. Yeah, he was on a love sleep. He was on a love seat. On a love seat. I think he had a backpack or something. Man, that is weird. Why
does it keep doing that? Sorry, okay, guys, 1 second.
The computer's kind of jacking right here. So he fell asleep just setting up, and then the next morning I have to eat. I've got to eat. So I just kind of eased out and kind of got something to eat, and then everybody doing their thing. Everybody just. So one thing about us and everybody that we hang out with and stuff, like, especially if you're riding motorcycles, which if you guys ride, you know how it is, and this is what I love about it. You guys will come in from 5 different directions, and you'll all merge. and it'll just be one big clusterfuck. And then you'll wake up and something, poof, everybody's just like, where are you at? I'm in Iowa. Where are you at? I'm in Missouri. Where are you at? Kentucky. So everybody's just poof again. And then something will bring us all together again, and we'll hang out a little bit, and we're gone again. I love it. Something was kind of cool today, too, coming down the road. Jasmine Kane.
Yeah.
So,
if you guys haven't caught Jasmine Kane at
all the rallies.
Yeah, she's at a lot. Yeah, she performs at a lot of the rallies, and she's just a badass chick.
So we seen her at Harrison. They had a rally down there. They actually, I think she kind of got kicked out of Harrison because when she got up on stage, the first thing she said was
like a fuck word.
What's up, fuckers? Like I did at the Chip the other day. They handed me the mic. We were at the Rat Hole, and I was like, "What's up, fuckers?" And I was like, "Oh, well." So anyway, back to her. I think she wasn't invited back to Harrison, but then we've seen her.
We've seen her in Fayetteville. We've seen her in Florida.
Yes, we've seen her in Sturgis, and there was one other place, some other rally somewhere. But
no telling.
So we're like cruising down today, and speed limit's like 80, and I'm running 90. That's about where we run. And I was coming up on this truck and trailer. And the trailer looks familiar, and then there's this fucking hot chick like pasted on the side, and I was like, "Holy shit!" So I told Steph, and we kind of blew past them when she recorded. Then I just kind of dropped back. I kicked the center on, and
she was really super sweet. She rolled her window down, gave us the big, hi, and yeah, it was really cool. And I wish we.
Yeah, that was kind of cool, man. I'll
have to figure out where she's going.
Yeah,
next,
she's super hot, and I'm just like, I'm trying to ride and look at her, and I'm like, should I go there and like touch her nose or something?
Yeah.
But I didn't want to be a freak, But so I just stood there and like waved at her and like pointed at my camera, make sure she said hi, and then we just jetted out.
Really quick, I know I keep interrupting you. I know, I'm sorry, but our Zugna. I don't know how I don't know how you say your last name.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your super sticker. Thank you so much.
Thanks, buddy.
And then also Sherry.
I love that puppy.
I know, isn't that? I love the little profiles that has something, and then
little boxer.
Yes, Sherry. Thank you so much for yours. You say greetings from Northwest Louisiana.
Oh, Louisiana.
It's good to see you on here, Sherry.
I miss Louisiana. Good to see Sherry. Oh my God, it's got me thinking about down in the Bywater.
Oh
gosh. Going over to Elizabeth's and getting us a nice set down meal, some good feed, and some good sweet tea. Motherfuckers up here don't know what sweet tea is.
They either don't have sweet tea at all, or they do offer sweet tea, and it's like
raspberry tea or unsweetened tea. I'm like, just give me a Coke. I want some sweet tea. So, yeah. So in New Orleans, get down in Louisiana.
And if you guys don't know,
always good.
He has his.
I got sweet tea here.
Sweet tea.
She does too.
Yeah, we got matching sweet teas.
Yeah, and I've probably showed y'all this before. This is Beanie Weenies right here. So that's a can of Beanie Weenies. I love sweet
heavy duty. You said just say heavy duty. Okay, I'm gonna have to remember heavy duty.
Heavy duty. Very cool. Very cool.
Yes. Dustin Bragg said that he's going to be out towards Eureka Springs next weekend.
Eureka.
That's some beautiful riding. I'm not for sure if you're from around
take your mask,
Northwest Arkansas.
Make sure you get your mask or some shit on, dude, because they're like busting everybody's balls down there about going in places. Make sure you have your mask on. And
yes,
so
that's something that's kind of different.
Yeah, up here, man, we didn't have to do shit. I think we went to the grocery store to get food for our house party. They gave us masks. Said, please, when you're in the grocery store, would you please wear this? We said, sure, we'll wear the mask. So we did.
Yeah, some states are mandating it. Some states are not.
If you're in Eureka, a lot of those places will make you, put your mask on. No big deal. Put your mask on. Go sit down.
Yeah, the state of Arkansas did just pass that 3 weeks ago, maybe, or a month. But yeah, that is something that each state is different on that we have found out. But yeah, just be prepared.
Yeah, just gonna let you know.
Something I thought was really cool, and
all
Scott reminded me. Yeah, so one of our good friends, Gomez, if you follow him, he has a Facebook page too. but he has this flag of honor that for the fallen that he carries around, and he's actually considered an escort for it. So
that'll be a little bit more in our video. We can't really listen. We'll talk more about this, but I don't want to butcher that.
Yeah, because there's so many places that this flag has gone. I can't repeat everything about this flag and give it justice. So yeah, we're going to include that in the video, but it's really cool that he's got a great story with it. And I'm glad that he was able to share it with us and that we were able to be a part of this.
Right. So it's road. Guys, I can't remember. He's told me 100 times. I forget.
Like 17,000 miles.
A lot of miles with him. And then he has a little entry and people get to enter in there what the flag means to them and veterans and, even if you didn't serve, because I didn't serve, guys. And I'm not pretending I've served or anything like that. And I want to give due to the vets, but sure, I'm not going to take advantage of the vets.
Oh, yes.
So with that being said, he was like, dude, I want to give you this flag before we rode and it ride with you. And I'm like, whoa, man. But he gave us the whole rundown of this. It's a really amazing story, very detailed, and he's really got it down pat. And I don't want to butcher that. So we did put it in the bike, and it rode with us this ride, and then we took it back to him to the rat hole yesterday and gave it, back over to him, and we hung out there and talked a little bit. We did an entry, and so did some more of the ornery asses.
Really neat.
Very cool. And then it's going to retire in a few months. And I can't remember what he told me again. It's going to retire.
There's 2 flags that are circulating.
Yes.
And of course, they each have their own history. They have a log book that travels with the flag. And so, before our free ride, Gomez presented it to you and it rode in. I don't know what just happened. I think I got choked up. It rode in our bike throughout the ride. And so, like you said, everyone was able to sign it and put their entry as far as what the flag meant to them.
Somebody going to put a crybaby emoji up? What the fuck?
Hell no.
All I got to do is sniffer. And y'all
it's your
dude, what the hell?
Yeah, so our members there have special emojis down there, and there is a special emoji just for him because he cries a little bit.
I cried today. It felt good.
Derek Price, I wanted to say thank you so much for joining us. He said, just found you guys on YouTube tonight, digging the hell out of your channel. Awesome.
Man, I appreciate that so much. I really do. And if you guys are wondering why I got glasses on, because we got this light set up right over here and they're bright as a mofo. You wouldn't believe
like that.
You wouldn't believe the rig. Yeah, see these lights?
See
we get them zip tied together over here. There's like 4 lamps because we got to, anyway, we're learning. You guys got to see it. So we try to put a bunch of lights together and zip tie them together. It's a big ball of lamps all piled together. So if you're wondering. And I'm getting older and it messes my eyes, or maybe I'm just messing my eyes. Okay, let's go off my rant.
Let's see.
Thanks for finding our channel, and I appreciate what you said there. That truly does mean a lot to Steph and I do want to say, guys, you guys all tuned in with what Steph was saying. With our members, the honoring asses, thank you guys so much. And the house party was amazing. I wish that each and every one of you could have been there. But that's okay. We got a lot of stuff that we're going to do coming up throughout eternity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Molly P., thank you so much for your super chat.
Thank you, Molly.
Said, are you Southern enough to like coolicles?
Well, I like to lick coolicles.
Well, that is Kool-Aid pickles.
Ooh.
Do you like those?
I don't know if I do or not. I never even thought I'd want to eat one, but maybe I want to eat one now.
Yeah, I'm thinking of like a frozen pickle that's soaked in like a Kool-Aid.
Bourbon?
Maybe. Derek Price, thank you so much for your super sticker.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you so much. Thank you. Pickle. Kool-Aid pickle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sherry says she wasn't for sure if she knew what that was either. So
yeah, there's a lot of things I don't know what it is.
Let's see. Oh, Derek, you said enjoying your channel from sad state of Virginia.
Virginia. Well, I appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
I do want to say congratulations, fuckers. We did make it through another week of people talking shit, and trust me, people talk shit this week.
Yeah. Yeah.
We
Just
had-
remember to love everyone out
Yeah,
there. Hey,
let's-
Roman, it's good. Sorry, I just
Go
interrupted
at it.
again. It is good to see you. I was actually thinking about you today. Yeah, because at a certain point the other night after the house party, or
I think
during the house party,
went to sleep.
yeah, but everything became a blur after a few drinks. So.
I think it was time to go to sleep. I totally get that. I did too.
Yeah.
What's up, buddy? I had fun hanging out with you. I know you had a good time because I was looking over at you every once in a while and you're smiling your ass off.
And you got some good dance moves.
Yeah, you got moves, man.
Yes.
Digging it.
Rhino Derby Ride, thank you so much for your super chat there. It says, hey, TJ and Steph, it's Derby here. We made it through a week. Hope y'all are having fun in Sturgis. So many emotions had senior pictures made for both of our boys for graduation. That is a bittersweet, emotional time when you have, not just when they are a senior, but it's because, you do senior photos the summer before their senior year starts. So it like really kicks in the whole like.
Well, so Steph and I both, so we have the baby girl and the baby boy graduated this year. So this year, and like for us, there's a lot going on right now. And that's a lot of the stuff that's going on. We just don't really talk about it a whole lot, but we've got a lot. There's a lot.
We are beginning to see that the whole empty nesters is like coming for us, and it's scaring the shit out of me.
Oh man!
Especially, I know it's scaring you too, but like I was that senior. I got pregnant whenever I was a senior in high school. I graduated in May. My oldest daughter was born in June. Wow. And so for me, I've always been a mom. Yeah. I was a mom at 18, and so that's always been my role.
Knows.
And now my youngest, who's actually in 11th grade, but she's graduating earlier. So she's graduating this year, but she's driving now. She has a job now, and it's just.
So yeah, we're seeing a lot of that going. They're going to be last year.
So you're going to see me go through this midlife crisis.
Yeah.
Empty nester stage.
And the boys going to be done with football this year, which is just like, oh my God,
because we've always been the parents, and we've always had some type of sport. We've always had something with school. We've always had.
We got our first football game next week. I think when we get home.
Realize it was next
we got to head down I think Little Rock. First game.
Iraq vet. Oh gosh.
What's that?
He drew a little something for us.
Hey now.
Do you see it?
Is that an 8 with a long thing with a D on the end of it with a little zigzag, and the baby,
not used to seeing anything that long.
Coming out. Wow.
That's what she said. Come on, something like that.
God, don't worry. I've got therapy Thursday.
Charles, thank you so much for your super sticker. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Charles.
That's so nice.
I appreciate that so much. I hope you guys are entertained by my feelings getting smushed here. What else you got over here?
I love you.
Yeah, well, I love you too.
Let's see. Sherry, thank you. Empty nest money. I need that.
I'm gonna buy Mama a new pair of shoes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Sherry.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. Yeah, so it's a lot of stuff coming on. Yeah, don't get us going on all that jazz.
Roman, I totally get you. He said I'm going to catch up with you guys soon. My gas break is done and more miles to run. Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Be safe. Have fun out there. We will catch up.
Ride that son of a bitch. Good, man. Be safe. Oh, a show.
Yeah.
Whew.
Good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Where did we go with this conversation?
Double J Farm. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that super sticker.
Double J Farm. Thank you.
Yeah. Yes.
Cool. That'd be a cool brand concept.
Names and channel names are so cool. Like there has to be a story behind some things.
Well, that's what we're talking about a lot. You got your name and you got your name. You got your handle and you got your name. And then like this week I was like, it'd take me a minute to realize.
That's what I kept telling people. It's like
who was who.
Because we see your name on YouTube, but then when we see you in person, and then, it
takes me a minute.
Your name is not Little House on the Prairie, it's so and so.
Big Papa slap down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Garrett Weston, you said, "Are you guys going to Sturgis next year?"
Good Lord willing.
I think we will.
I don't see why we wouldn't.
Yeah, we love Sturgis is such a great time. We've never been up here, and
Well, we are fixing to go to Little Sturgis, so
yes,
when we get home, we'll be busting over there next.
Yes. Let's see what it was. I'm gonna find this comment really quick, and I think.
So we don't want to leave anybody out, guys. We're trying to find out see the comments over here.
Yes, writing hope. I made you a knife. I will give it to you at Little Sturgis.
Oh wow! Hey.
Yeah, that's something that we're really excited about. If you guys haven't heard of Little Sturgis, may not have, but it's actually Kentucky Bike Week, and it is in Sturgis, Kentucky, and it's a throwdown.
It's a circus.
It is.
It's a fucking circus. I can't wait to see that knife, man. I'm excited about that. Hell yeah, brother. So once we get home, we got a few things to do. Like I said, we got a boys football game. We got a few other things we need to get started and underway. A lot of stuff that we need to catch up on majorly, and then we'll be heading out over there to Sturgis, Kentucky. So we call it Little Sturgis. They got sued over that, like we said. Well, I didn't. That fucking thing did it again.
I don't know why it's doing that.
It's scaring the shit out of me.
My charger isn't charging super fast either, so I don't know if that's
There's the
Hope
problem.
it's not glitching. I know that when we connected, the internet was really slow to connect. But
yeah, and when we're out on the bike, the heat and everything starts zapping everything. So we ran into some problems this week with recording due to maybe my fault, like usual, but
no, it's not.
It all works.
Talking about Little Sturgis, Brandy, I hope that Little Sturgis goes as planned. I know there's more stuff that's kind of up in the air, so hopefully.
What? No Little Sturgis? What?
I don't know. I think someone had mentioned that it could be maybe postponed or canceled or something last minute, maybe, or something. But this may have been a conversation I was having whenever I had a few drinks.
The mayor. Let's hope not.
Mike Bodine, thank you for your super chat.
Appreciate that so much.
Thank you.
Thanks, man. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate you. Go ahead, Mama.
I was gonna say, so Iraq Vet, he wants to know, are y'all doing a pay it forward at Little Sturgis?
No, I think we're gonna do it in Eureka. And this is why, because we've been working on that, and I can't really come in contact as easy as we were because of the whole COVID deal. We're going to do this one for this year, and it's not so easy this year because of everything. So we'll be. It looks like it'll be in Eureka, and I think that's where it'll be. So it'll be more home-based, like we did that one Bikes Was Barbecue for Sean, and went really well. And so I think that's what we're going to do there, man. I think so. Yeah. Yeah. It's so hard right now. That's what she said. And
that was a perfect one, actually.
That's what she said.
Mad that I didn't think of that first.
4D. Anyway, catch up.
Okay, yes. So pay it forward. Most likely he's going to be in the Eureka Springs area during that ride. Like you said, things are being canceled and postponed, and it's hard to go through with something that is up in the air and not know if it's going to happen. And yes.
So that's another thing that we have Eureka Weekend with the Ornery asses coming up.
Yes. Before we leave Little Sturgis. So yeah, whenever I was saying that earlier, Brandy, you remind me just then, it's not canceled. Okay. They were just talking about how they had, it could have still been blah, 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 Which it is not canceled. It is on.
I'm curious to see about the attendance to it as well, because I mean, that place there, if you're going to catch something, that's the fucking place you'll catch it.
Like an STD.
Yeah, or pregnancy. I mean, that fucking place is the shit. And we talk about like these old school rallies, rough and tumbly. We've been through a few of those.
Yeah.
But looking forward to going back. One of them, which we were going to go to, would have been Copperhead Run Rally.
Yes, and
which
that
they
one was
canceled it, and that's a fun, badass little rally, but they canceled it. So that's one of the rougher ones that we're not going to get to go to this year. So, let's go ahead.
If anyone notices, like Iraq Vet put up those little special emojis, and it's just a white box that says that. It actually flashes, and it says that's what she said. So if anyone saw that and is wondering, they're not flashing. I did find out, like the day before we left to come to Sturgis, is that I can't upload GIFs, animated emojis. So that's why it's not.
Steph's going to have to go back and fix that. And then once again, guys, our channel is totally, we have no clue what's going on. We are learning by the seat of our pants as everything else we do.
Yeah, I just automatically saw that I could upload a file, a GIF file. And I was like, oh, well then that I can do my animated things. And then later, after several weeks of them not working, I went ahead and dug a little bit deeper and found out that it was all a waste of time. But it's all right.
Seems like we do a lot of that.
So Wayne Tipton, you asked a great question, which leads us into our Eureka Weekend. He wants to know, are you planning another ride for Eureka?
Steph has that all planned out. Absolutely, we are. We're going to do a pretty good little ride there. I'm going to, we'll get more in detailed with that. You do have the map laid out.
Yes.
It does show you where we're going.
Yes.
You know, but I know a lot of people at this ride was like, well, I don't know where we're going. I'm like, well, I said I thought we were pretty clear where we're going, but we're going to make it a little bit more clear, like where we're going to stage. So we're going to get a staging point where we get everybody together. We'll do a bike count.
And well, I think maybe because some people just found us.
I think that's what happened.
Just found out about the ride that, evening or day or whatever. So they didn't really have an idea of where we were going.
And then when it was 26 bikes, so I was not expecting, I was expecting 5, 6.
It really was too.
So Eureka Weekend. Steph does have that postponed. Yes, we will be doing a ride, and then it's going to be in our backyard, and it's going to be a little bit more. Now, guys, when you go on this ride, you're going to hit some curves, which I'm sure all y'all are cool with that. But I mean, when we say curves, you're going to be into some switchbacks and narrow roads up the mountain, which we call a mountain, and back down. So we took. Bike and Bird through there, and I think some of their birds shit their pants when we went through there. So, they weren't expecting it to be what it really is. So you'll get to see some pretty country, and you're going to see the Buffalo River.
Yeah,
you're going to be in the Buffalo State Park, which, if you don't know, our Buffalo River is the first national river ever. So. It was the first one to ever be protected, and it is the prettiest river, in my opinion, that God ever made. So it's you'll be able to ride all the way down there, guys. We'll be on pavement, and there's just a little bit of dirt down there, a little bit of chat.
We're not going to go all the way down there unless you wanted to.
Well, we'll talk about that.
We could add that.
Well, I think they'd like it.
Yeah, because right now our ride is right about.
Is it just a Ponca?
2.5, 3 hours.
We're going to Ponca.
It's like 123 miles on this ride, and it takes you from Eureka Springs over the Beaver Suspension Bridge, which is awesome. I'm sure you guys have seen pictures if you've looked up, different riding areas and stuff like that around Eureka Springs. So across the suspension bridge, back around, and then we're going to cut down through Kingston and hit Ponca, and then back up.
So what I was saying, if we were going to go into Still Creek, we'd kind of break way off. I can't remember what that is. I won't say it because I'll be wrong. And then we'd go down there to Still Creek. But that will add a little bit more time. But damn, it's badass.
Yeah.
But there again, guys, we'll see how it all plays out. We'll see how many bikes we have, because I'm going to have a better head count and have an idea. Because it's pretty good. You don't have to do not a lot of stoplights, stop signs, or anything like that. Yeah. And we'll make sure everybody gets in their GPS. and
Yes.
kind of.
And I have on the event page, I do have a link there so you can download the map if you want to be able to just look at it ahead of time. Or if you're going to be in the area, you can do the ride. And if you can't join our ride or whatever, have it. It's a great ride. It's going to be fun.
And you don't have to go on the ride. You can just come over and eat chips and salsa and drink whiskey. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I don't care what you do.
Yeah.
So, yes. So we are doing a ride, and Steph has that up there. You can find it.
Yes. And Double J Farm said, we'll be joining y'all in Eureka in September. Got us a room at the Wonderoo. Can't wait to see you guys.
Right, man.
So that's something else.
So the Wonderoo, guys.
Yes.
That place, that used to be the old Joy Hotel, right? You could get that thing for about like $29, and it was. I don't know about the rates now. No, I'm talking about back in the day when it was the Joy, and that's where we'd always go because you can walk from there down into Spring Street and all that. But then now they've got the gravel bar in there. A dude's came in there and really done it up. I haven't stayed in there since it's been, but we've gone up there and seen the gravel bar and all that. But you guys,
it's cool.
I'm gonna have to come up there and peek around a little bit. I want to see what everything looks like.
Yeah. So, like, if you guys had been following along about the details on the Eureka Weekend, at first we were offering a discount code there at the Basin Hotel for a room rate for us, but we were contacted and said the block of rooms that we had out for the Ornery One, it is full.
Yeah,
it is
booked. Maxed out pretty quick.
The hotel is not completely booked, just our discounted rate rooms that we had reserved. So you can still stay at the Basin. However, it would be at the full price. They're not full. They're not booked, but they do expect it to be a booked out weekend.
Yeah, so I did everything in my power to try to work some magic, try to get some more rooms, but that just wasn't. I'm proud of what we've done so far. So we appreciate the Basin and Crescent there, and we look forward. We've got we'll be hanging there at the Basin. They got a great bar there, balcony. We can eat there, drink. Like I said, we go up to Crescent. They got amazing pizza, and I'm not just saying it. They got some good fucking pizza. They got a bar up there. They got outside games, like big checkers. You can throw hatchets. So all that you can do. Like if you didn't want to go on a ride, don't go on a ride. Lay around. I don't give a shit. Yeah. And then, or just come for the ride and go on a ride and go on your merry way. It really doesn't matter. This is, and I'm going to be really chill. Up here I was a little uptight because we're up here trying to figure out everything. This weekend with the Ornery asses in Eureka, I'm just going to ride my bike over, park that thing. Like I said, down there at the Basin, I didn't say this, but I was going to bring it up. We also have a great place to park. The Crescent does too as well, and they're at the Wonderoo. There's good parking. Everything seems to be legit there in Eureka.
Yep. Let's see. Shane Coker, really quick, said, so he had a guy go down in front of him on Iron Mountain Road yesterday. I hope that he or she is all right. You said guy, so hope they're all right. I hate to hear that.
Shit, man.
Oh, Derek Price wants to, I think he's talking about you. Your little booty walk that I filmed Monday in the live feed.
I don't remember.
Yeah, because you're always somehow ending up on my ass.
When I'm recording?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
I'm giving people what they want to see.
So I took the phone and you did a little walk.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I filmed your butt.
I think I do remember that.
Thank you, Derek. Thank you so much.
It didn't take me long, guys. I got back to that house and I was like, I dropped the keys and picked up a shot and went for a glass. And then I think Brandy made me whiskey really strong. I was like,
no, on Mondays.
Oh, Monday?
When we saw the Whitey Morgan.
Oh, yeah, then.
I think it was up top.
Oh, yeah.
And I was following you.
Like, yeah, well, I was starting to feel pretty good then, too. Feeling a lot of feel-good times.
Yeah, we had gotten a ride down there from Spearfish because that's where we were staying. Yeah. And then we got a Uber or taxi.
We got a taxi
from Sturgis all the way back to Spearfish.
Which it was, like, guys, it was affordable, too. It was like 30-something bucks. The dude was really cool as hell, and I was like, man, how much the it doesn't matter because we're not gonna get there to ride a fucking bike. I mean, I have a beer or two, eat a little bit of something, we'll ride a bike. You know what I mean? But if I know I'm fixing to cut loose, you know, be an ornery little fucker, I'm like, we got to, because I can't. I have to make sure the bike's good. I got to know she's good. I should do this first. Make sure she's good. Make sure the bike's good. And then we get it all situated, and then I'll relax, and then I can, because if you ever see me and we're out, because people see me all, sometimes they're like, damn, dude, you're just kind of, you're not so chill. And I'm like, well, I got to go ride, you know, I'm thinking about
Gotta
that.
have your head in the game.
You know, I'm, it's like 2 days.
But then if you meet us out like at a bar, it's on.
Yeah, if everything's
you better get
tucked
ready
away.
for a hug, for dancing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fuckers. Funny. You guys got to hang out with the Ornery One the other night, and I got some footage of y'all, and I was in it. So we had I
totally dropped the ball. I should have been doing some recording, but
it's okay. We can't record every bit of our life, though. I mean, it's what it's all about. We had a blast.
So, yes, Iraq Vet, again, Eureka Weekend is going to be September 25th through the 27th. Oh, Sherry, if I read the comment below, I would have saw that you answered that question for me.
Good.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sherry.
And then, yes, Little Sturgis in Kentucky is like the 9th through the 13th of September. Maybe the 10th. I'm not sure.
Hey, guys, I do want to say this, too. I was just thinking, we had a really cool post a while ago that we shared from Custom Dynamics. It was super sweet and it was on spot, and I truly needed it. Today I had a little bit of a insight into my psycho babble as I was riding down the road. And, I just thought it was really cool, and I'm not. It ain't even about the product right now. Is what I'm trying to say is I just want to thank you, Custom Dynamics, all y'all. I talk to y'all a lot on the phone. You guys are so sweet to us.
Yeah, good people. Good brand, good company.
Yeah.
That was and I'm very honored to be teamed up with them. And
they're good. And it's just like we got up there with legends today, hanging out, and the girls were so excited that we all got to meet.
Yeah.
Like guys, I can't tell you. I wish you could just be with me because we really take the time, and if I connect with somebody, we connect. And then it's about the product, and then it's about this and that and something else. Mm-hmm. So like all these products that we're talking about is like, I know them. I'm talking on the phone with them. You know, I'm talking shit to them, making fun of them, you know, picking at them, you know, or the girls, you know, like get on phone. And how are you? You know, we're really slow, easy talking, take our time, ask how the kids are doing.
It's personal. It's like a personal one-on-one. They're humans. We're humans, and it's a good connection to make.
It is so good. Everybody that we have surrounded with us, it's taken about a year. I'll be honest. It's taken about a year and a half here. We've surrounded ourselves with these cool people, and these cool people have these products. So once again, thank you so much, Custom Dynamics. That was just a super sweet post. I definitely needed it. I just had to brag on our people real quick. And then on top of that, you just throw the ornery asses on there and bam. You got a pile of love. It's a whole bunch of goodness. We've had good all week. I'm going to catch up on anything because I just got off on a rant.
That's okay. Let's see.
This is my new smile I've been working on. You can't see my teeth. So I've been looking in the camera, and I have some pearlies. And so I've been looking in the camera trying to do this. Like when I smile, I'm like, you know, now I'm like, dude, I need social teeth. I'm like, so it's really big. I'm like, is that freaky?
It kind of is, but it reminded me of something.
What?
So when we were at the Whitey Morgan concert and we were on our live feed, I saw this guy standing there and he had the coolest freaking hat because it said, "Show me that butthole."
Show me that butthole.
I was just like, I love that.
So Steph was like, look at that hat. So I walked over and I was like, what? Show me that butthole. And we just kind of looked at each other and I was like, he's big fucker, right? Big beard.
And I was like, you've got to get his hat.
I think he may be uglier than I am, but I'm not sure. I mean, together we were really, truly ugly. I know that. I was like, okay. So we went on, and you guys go ahead. I don't want to take over your story.
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
I got excited.
No, it's okay.
You go.
So he's recording them. We're on live feed, and several of you guys were like, "Hey, that's Dave. He's from TikTok."
Dave's at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, well, I mean, we're not really on TikTok, so we didn't know. Anyways, looked him up. Actually, you went back and talked to him, didn't you?
Yeah, I didn't. You guys told me that, and then I was like, before everything gets real loud for Whitey comes on, I was going to go over and say, "Hey, man, who the fuck are you?" And
yeah, because several of you guys were like, "Hey, that's Dave from TikTok, whatever." Yeah.
So that's how I did. Yeah. I was like, "Hey, man," and he's fucking huge, you know.
So you gave him a sticker.
He's big. So I was like, "Hey, man, who the fuck are you? These people say you're a TikToker or some shit." And he's like, "Yeah, man." So we went into this deal, and I'm like, "Well, listen, I don't know who the fuck you are. You don't know who I am, but I'm going to give you my sticker, okay?" He goes, "I'll go and put it in my pocket." And I was like, "Yeah, put it in your pocket, and then look me up later."
Yep. And so that next morning, we got this mention on Instagram and this picture, and he's got this water bottle with a sticker stuck on it. He's like, I found this in my wallet late last night from the Whitey Morgan concert. Didn't connect until it took him a minute to connect, the sticker with the person with, "Oh yeah, I need to come up." And that's the guy that I talked to last night. So anyways, long story short.
Long story shorts.
That's what she said.
I don't know. Shorts.
Long story short. Really cool guy, and he's got some really good stuff on TikTok.
Yeah, so Steph showed me TikTok a lot, and I just absolutely fucking hate it. It's usually some chick on there telling some story or somebody dancing around just being fucking annoying. I mean, if I want that, I'll look in the mirror. And I'm just like, man, I just can't get into this shit, and I think it's going to be fucking canceled. And all kind of heard all these rumors. And so I was like, oh, fuck. So it's like, well, let's go look at his TikTok.
Yeah.
I said, all right. So we did. And then I sat there and I fucking watched like, I don't know how many.
Mm-hmm.
And it was good shit. It was actually funny, entertaining.
It was.
So
can they expect anything from you on TikTok soon?
Oh, God, no. I don't think I don't want to. But we did talk. We did reach out to each other. We're follow buddies now.
Yeah.
So we was talking about doing something maybe together, do something kind of fun.
Yeah, maybe collaborate together, and it'd be a Ornery One and TikTok Dave.
Is that what it is?
I don't know what his real name is or his actual TikTok name is. I don't know.
So you have your own name on TikTok.
Yeah.
So it's another fucking handle.
Well, what if you didn't have a name on TikTok? How would you have a TikTok?
Oh, I'm just trying to think of a cool name I could have.
You'd be the Ornery One on TikTok.
Oh man, maybe, but I want to do something a little different.
What do y'all think?
Like Stinky Sally or something. I don't know.
Okay,
catch up on shit.
I don't know. Iraq Vet says that you've convinced him to get a hand tattoo.
Oh, the boy. So our boy Kendrick. He loves watching people watch me with tattoos, right? So the other day I got my knuckles done, and we went and ate, and he was sitting there, and he's fixing to be 18, super big-hearted kid, and he kind of reached over and he touched my finger, kind of like this, and I go, "What do you think of that, bud?" He goes, "Job stopper." He loves saying that. So they're the job stopper, So yeah, dude, I don't know, man. I'll tell you those right there, though, are my least favorite place to get tattooed. I don't know what it is about your knuckles, but of course, these are the first ones I ever went in stone cold sober to and get tattooed because of the old COVID shit. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if it was that or what it was, but I'd rather have my head tattooed.
Yeah.
But yeah, go get that hand tattooed, man. Job stopper. Let them judge you. Enjoy it.
Let's see. Tank Treadway. He said, "Super late, but greetings from Virginia. I'm a trucker man. Couldn't get to drop fast enough. You guys are awesome." Thank you so much.
Well, thanks, man. Hope you're safe out there running roads.
Yeah,
Appreciate that, bomb brother. Show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yep. Steph's catching up on some comments. We don't want to leave nobody out.
Tim Messer said that you need to flip your beard up under your hat and put your glasses back on.
Yeah.
Because in it.
That would be it.
Let's see. Oh, Original Jimbo has a good name for you for your TikTok.
Butthole.
Ass tick.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that reminds me of Jan's baby off The Office, Astrid. And Michael thinks it's Astrid.
It's Astrid. We love The Office.
Yeah,
that's
too
what
funny.
she said.
Okay. Something on a serious note here. Todd Kyle. Hey, Stephanie, you noticed the membership status for me. I don't have access to the membership icons. Okay. Okay. So I'm not an expert at this membership thing. The memberships on YouTube is something that they have fairly rolled out. So I think some of the things, there's some little glitches at times that we've been working through. So I don't see the little membership icon either by your name. So if you would do me a favor, make sure that the account that you're logged in with is the account that you also signed up your membership on. And I'll look again on my end to see if you are signed up on the memberships.
Right. And then we've had some people that want to upgrade because we have 3 different levels, and we've had people want to upgrade. Well, you can't upgrade your level when you're on mobile. So there's still some things that they're fine tuning on and stuff. Like Steph said, this is all fairly new to YouTube. They've actually been changing a little bit here and there, and we get notifications and talk about this stuff. And then of course with us, we're a mess. So we're trying to do all this stuff too. Bear with us. It's nothing personal, Todd. He felt like, what the hell?
Yeah, he said DM me later. Yes. Do that, check on that, and then let me know. Because even if you were to click down there for the emojis, you would have the Ornery One emojis just for you guys. But I don't even see the membership icon, because if you'll notice, some of you guys have like a blue or orange or a purple square. So that's a status showing that you're a member of the channel. And then as long as, the longer they're a member, the longer their beard grows and stuff like that. But I don't see that even by your name.
Yes.
So
that needs to be addressed. That's what's up with that. Okay, we'll do what Stephanie said there.
And you said I've been downgraded to basic ever since I got my new phone.
Oh.
Yeah, I wonder if it has something to do with you're obviously using your phone, so maybe the YouTube app, maybe it's not the same login and stuff as where you'd signed up, because I think, I'll have to check too, but I think you are a member on my end, but if you're not signed in with that same, I don't know. And that's another thing I'll say really quick, like on our end, for you members, we've said too, also, all the members get free koozies. So when you sign up to be a member on YouTube, it doesn't require you to put your real name and your address when you sign up. So for me to give you guys the koozie, I need that information. So that's another thing. I don't have your email address, and I don't have your addresses and real names and stuff like that.
Okay, so another thing I do want to say real quick, guys, you members, if after we sign off here of being live with everybody, we're going to go back live with you members and tell you what's up with y'all and your drawing and all that too, because you guys know we're running behind. Forgive us, but you can see what we've been doing. So we'll go live with you guys after this. We'll just go right back on with the members, because we go live with all the members if you didn't know that. And if you would ever like to be a member, you can do that. We're not pushing membership, but there again, I am too. Either way, you can do whatever you want to do, but I'd rather you, if you would. I hope you enjoy what we're doing here. And we do have more videos that'll be coming out soon. We've been working on that. So really what you're doing is seeing us as we're filming, and we're getting everything together. That's what we've been doing the last week and a half here.
Yeah, so if you are new to our channel, you'll notice that we have quite a few live feeds.
Because we go live a shit ton.
We go live every single Friday night. Now, our videos can be, from 2 months ago, and I just posted it because we're making our videos in between the actual real rides and rallies and stuff that we're doing right now. So, yeah, you may see a lot of live feeds on the playlist or on the video list there, but there's tons of other videos, and then members have their own videos also that's just for them, some bloopers behind the scenes and stuff like that.
Yeah. So we just want to do that quick rundown real quick. Boom, somebody dropped the ass.
Okay, and that's another thing. So yes, Tim Messer, he's saying that he can't order the shirt.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what we'll do here. If you guys members, right? We're talking basically with members here about
yes.
Okay, well,
yes, we'll talk to you guys in a minute on the members only.
Yeah, we'll talk to you on the members only real quick here.
Because then I'll get carried away, and then everyone's going to be like, man, what is all this crap they're talking
about? So what
I'm
trying to do here, guys, is the members, we're going to take time with you guys. We'll talk about this stuff right here. And then for everybody else that's not a member, they're probably like, I don't want, what we're going to, what we're trying to do.
And that's another question. So Wind Dreamer, you said, I'm confused about the memberships. You have to be a member for the drawing. Yes. So we also, we do a drawing once a month for the 100 Ornery Octane members. So our channel has memberships. You can sign up and be a member of our channel, and you get exclusive perks just for you guys. There's 3 different levels. The top level, which is the 100 Ornery Octane, we do a drawing once a month, and it just varies on what is in that drawing that we give away. But yes, you have to be a member to be entered into that drawing.
Yes.
And there's a link in the description also where you can sign up if you're interested in that. Then also on our homepage of the YouTube channel, there's a link that says join.
Just like a few days ago when we did this free ride, then when we stopped, everybody that were members of the Ornery, they were Ornery asses, we came back and threw a party. So these perks are not even perks that are in there. It's just shit that we do, just like the weekend in Eureka. That's open to anybody and everybody that wants to come do that. You can come chill for sure.
Yeah.
But, it's, we just doing a thing on here. You want to catch up on the name?
Yes. Okay. Todd, you said any tips for first time to Sturgis next year? What would your tip be?
My tip for Sturgis?
First time coming to Sturgis, what would you say?
Oh, it goes quick. So there's going to be a shit ton of things you want to do. Don't expect yourself to be able to do everything. I'd pick out 2 to 3 top things you want to do, depending on how, like a week. If you're here for 7 days, you want to do those rides, and then you want to go out and enjoy the nightlife too. And if you partake in alcohol and get all fucked up, you may sleep in a couple days. So that day may be a little slumberish for you. So, adjust your schedule accordingly to, I guess, your nightlife. And then there's some people out here who's like, I don't want to go to the bar. All I want to do is ride. Then you're going to be able to put some mileage in and do that. But I would go easy on yourself, and there's just a lot you can do at start as far as riding and just totally goofing off. I mean, and then another thing is once you get to Sturgis, let your plans change, let them evolve. For me, if I stick to this course that I've got to do, I don't enjoy it. Mm-hmm. A lot of times you'll just run into people and random shit come up, like, why do you? I didn't know he was playing until that day before or whatever.
Well, I kind of knew, but then of course, a lot of lineups and concerts and shows and stuff like that were canceled, so I wasn't really for sure, and I didn't know until we were down there, going down Main Street, and there on the billboard of Iron Horse, it said Whitey, blah 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 blah. So I was like, those are our plans.
I mean, that's just it. So you let yourself just be flexible. Mm-hmm. That would be my deal. Just be flexible and roll with it.
Yeah.
It's so easy to get into that. Gotta.
I want to give a tip.
Yeah. Just a tip.
That's what she said.
For sure.
I would say, if you can camp, do it. If you can haul a trailer or RV or whatever, do it. Like, have fun. There's plenty of riding over in the Black Hills that it's going to be great anyways. But just keep in mind, if you do end up camping, keep in mind of like placement of where you camp. Because I know a lot of people, their first time was coming and they camped pretty close to Sturgis, Main Street, and stuff like that. And they didn't get hardly any sleep.
Yeah, and then
just keep in mind, Sturgis goes I mean, it's like there's no like, okay, we're all closing down, everyone go home.
And another thing too, if you want to be more down there where the life is, nightlife, plan accordingly because you don't want to be out there riding that bike.
Yeah.
You know, because it's dangerous on top of, and it's just plain out. You know, you got to watch your ass. But that's what I would. You know, where you stay is how comfortable you are for me. So I make sure wherever we're staying, I've got a local watering hole pretty close, somewhere to eat. There's not always Lyft or Uber, cabs, and things.
Shuttles. Some campgrounds actually offer a shuttle. Right. I know Steel Pony has a shuttle. That's one of them that goes to Main Street on Sturgis. It also goes up to Chip, and it may even go out to Full Throttle.
Yeah. And then, you know, just your ride, just pick out a few that you want to do and do them. And honestly, for me, it's about catching up with people, really, because I don't get to see these people but one time a year. Mm-hmm. So we may sit down for 5 or 6 hours and do absolutely nothing but just talk. So, yeah, I guess it's a little different for everybody, isn't it? Yeah. Can we catch up on that without?
Let's see. Oh yeah, the bus. Yes, Wayne, that's another shuttle that runs back and forth. So yeah, that's just all kinds of cool stuff that you can keep in mind. Lots of options and stuff. Let's see.
Stuff's catching up on comments. So if you
Harley Downs, how come your wife don't ride Maxwell House?
She has rode Maxwell House, and she laid it over a few times. It's got the stars to prove it. Steph doesn't ride.
I do too. I have the stars to prove it.
I'm just going to blow through this real quick.
Yeah, because you'll start crying.
No, I was 6 years ago. We about lost Steph to a brain tumor. She had a brain tumor on her fourth ventricle. We found out on Thursday we had emergency brain surgery on a Monday. Through months and months and months and months of sitting with her and getting her back up on her feet. Luckily, she had a 50-50 chance of even making it. So we didn't know what she was going to be left with, which one of the things that she was left with is, well, her ability to stand on one foot. So her equilibrium is totally off, and it comes and goes at will. You never know when it's going to be there and when it's not. So we do not feel safe if Steph was riding a motorcycle, and we're very passionate about women riders because we got her a little Yamaha 400 that we were chopping up, making her own bike. She did ride for a while. But then after that, we just,
Yeah, it'll be in the future one day.
That's the reason why she does it.
Yeah. Lisa, yes, thank you so much. It's just a
lot of people
subject,
don't know that.
Backstory. We've got a couple of videos on that. You know, people ask too, does it get easier the more you talk about it, or does it get easier? I think it gets harder.
That's what she said.
Lisa and Terry, thank you guys so much. You guys just upgraded to the 100 Ornery Octane. Thank you guys.
That made that ass get bigger. It's getting bigger.
Yes.
Like a big old juicy butt here.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much.
Eli Hernandez. Sorry, got tongue-tied. Hi from Tampa.
Tampa. What's up, man? What's up?
Yeah.
What's up?
Let's see. Can your wife ride a trike? I've never rode a trike.
She don't ride a trike. I said, hey, let's do a trike. She's like, no, I don't know. I don't want to ride a trike.
I want to ride with my honey.
Like I said, we're pretty continuous. What are you doing trying to get her off my damn bike? I kind of like her back there. I can't find my way. She's not back there.
I am the navigator. I am like seriously the backseat driver.
Well, yeah, we're doing a lot though, man. We're always up to something on that bike.
I know. That's why I'm like navigating because you're.
I'll tell you.
Two of us.
I'll tell you the truth. Where we got the bike set up now, and I can adjust the nails, relay on all that stuff. But if she's not on there, I'm like, fuck. It just doesn't feel the same. And I mean that we ride that thing. So yeah, it's weird when she's not on. Now the chopper, I bust around on it a little bit. It's pretty rough old bike, but. No, and that's what I've been doing at home. I've just been riding Maxwell just fucking all the time. Until now, I didn't even get on the road glide. And now
Yeah,
that
you've been on the chopper.
I've been on the chopper for a while now,
Wow.
just busting around. It's doing really good. If you don't know who Maxwell House is, you can go poke around there. And we need to do an in-depth video of the chopper. I got a shit ton of questions, and I wouldn't expecting it up here at Sturgis about Maxwell House. And man, if there was any way I could get Maxwell House up here, you know, it would be really cool to have poking around these places.
Yeah, it would be really cool.
You know, it's not nothing special, but it's got some special parts and pieces on that old bike. And I've got to get back on that too. I got a hip replacement joint that I need to turn into that clutch handle. I think that I've already got it into a clutch handle for an old chopper, but it's a different mechanism. I've got to get it switched over and get that on Maxwell House. A really cool piece, no doubt.
Yeah.
You want to catch up on?
Jeff earlier's like, wait, TJ, aren't you the trike?
Yes, I am. I'm the tripod.
Olivia, Adam, yes, you guys better come out there one day or the whole weekend, you know. So Olivia said, hey guys, do you guys know what day you're planning on being at Little Sturgis? Trying to figure out what days we can make it if we can. So yeah, if you guys don't know, Adam and Olivia, they've got a little cute little adorable boy now, and yeah, they're just not quite to that point, you know, where they want to leave for the whole weekend and can get away and stuff like that. So I would say probably Friday and Saturday.
The fuck if I know. Whatever she tells me to do, that's what I'll do.
I'm really looking forward to this because if you guys know, Little Sturgis is usually earlier in the year, and it is super hot. It is like the hottest weekend of the year.
God, it's hot.
Yeah. So now that it's going to be later. Yeah, that's going to be later. I'm
walk around without getting titty sweat out of your eyes. There's that much sweat going on around there.
Yeah.
Then you just get that out of the eye, and all of a sudden you turn back around and a nipple hit you.
Brandy said Jameson has more rolls than a bakery.
Oh my God, that kid. I know.
Their little boy is too cute.
I know, it's getting big. So when we were there last year, it was the first time we all hung out, and she was pregnant.
Yeah, Olivia was pregnant.
She had a little belly going on. Super cute. She's cute as a button anyway, but that little belly was, you know, neat to see what they had there too. That kid's cool. Hadn't met him, but he looks amazing. Doing good with him.
Let's see. Okay, John, you said, are you going to bring Maxwell House to Eureka Springs?
Yes, damn right. That's all I'm riding.
You're going to ride Maxwell for our whole guided ride?
Yeah.
I can't.
Well, fuck.
Maybe I can drive and be behind your eyes.
I'll bring Maxwell over. I got a buddy there. I can maybe bring Maxwell over and park it over there, and then we can ride the road glide over.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
Yeah, the Maxwell House, the chopper, has I think it's smaller than a maxi pad on the back fender, which is actually a step up because I didn't even have a pad there for a little bit. And then also rode it with you without any pegs too.
For a long time.
And no backrest.
Things have changed since then.
So, yeah, and even though, I mean, it does have a little P-pad now and a backrest and pegs and stuff, I can't ride it more than 40, 50 miles without needing to.
Yeah, I've been turning it up on it. I mean, I can go a couple 100 to 300 miles on it, I think, you know. And then when I say think, guys, is I'm getting older. I'm getting lazier, fatter. A few years ago, I had an accident to my back. So I've had back surgery. And actually right now, they would like to do back surgery on me now. So we just don't really talk about that a whole lot. And I try to work out. I stay in the gym, and I stay at it all the time, because if I ever stop, man, I have problems, as a lot of us do. We know this. Mm-hmm. So I'm very passionate about choppers. That's where my heart lies. Yeah. Love all.
Yeah, so someone said that they think Maxwell Messer, he said, I think Maxwell should show up at Little Sturgis. That's something else because we do have Van Gogh.
Van Gogh. See, this is what was going on though. So my little Cherokee, I popped a tire on it. So I just parked it underneath shade tree, and I thought, well, I'll drive Van Gogh, and I've been driving Van Gogh, and then that thing started making a little bit of weird sound in the bottom end.
So it might not be a Van Gogh anymore.
It may be a Van Stop, but it was right before. Well, actually, it was the day before, 2 days before Sturgis, because running back and forth to the gym, and I was like, what the is that sound? So I didn't really check it out. I just parked it, and then we had to get stuff gathered around, ready to hit the road for Sturgis. So
because we haven't even started. If you guys don't know, we got a van. We got a van. What, middle of the summer?
Yep.
A couple of months ago now, and we wanted to, get something that we could haul Maxwell with long distances and have that as an option and be able to camp out of the van also because, we do a lot of tent camping.
Yeah.
But we can't really do tent camping and ride long distances on Maxwell.
Yeah.
So we thought this would be a great option. We got a van.
I'm not that hardcore.
And
so the van's got 330,000 miles on an old Chevrolet cargo van. So, we've already done quite a bit of work to it there in that month that we were really working on it. So this is going to be our project for this winter. But yeah,
but now it may need a lot more work than what
we're
thought.
We're gonna see what happens. That's what happens when you buy cheap. You pay for what you get, and it was super cheap. So, but I'd like to have it over there. It'd be cool as shit. It'd be a lot of fun, actually.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
In trouble.
Let's see. Crazy Joe 67 said, "Be careful with your back. Both my legs are amputated below the knees, and rough rides get a little too rough."
Damn,
yes.
Man, no shit. Yes, I agree with you. Yeah, you definitely. Yeah, so the back is pretty. We really try to take care of it. Actually, last year when we came up to Sturgis, I couldn't get out of bed when we got up there on the road glide. And we had done here to a chiropractor to get me worked on. And that's what we've been working on this last year with the road glide, is getting it to where it doesn't hurt her or I. And I'm proud to say now I can get on that bike and we can turn some miles. And I just don't want to preach a lot about that back surgery and this, that, and that, because at the end, I don't sound like I don't want to sound like a pussy and whine and shit like that. But I'm 43 years old. That's not old and that's not young. It does matter how much miles you put on your old body. So that's what we preach at the kids all the time. Take care of yourself. Your hand is not a hammer. Don't be hitting shit. And take care of this stuff. So I got to go back to Legends shocks and that Mustang seat. It's been a whole lot here lately with everything that's going on with us.
Yeah.
And it's really been working good.
Huge.
Over there?
Yes. So yeah, that's something. That's really cool. I'm going to share it here. Let me see. And Messer, he said, he's one that said, he thinks Maxwell should show up at Little Sturgis. So if we have to, me and the wife will bring the trailer down and get it, and y'all can follow us on the bikes. That's super nice. He said, just let us know. We can work it all out. The wife and I would be up for doing that for you and Steph. I know how much you would like to have it to be there.
Where at?
Well, Sturgis.
Oh, we're at Sturgis?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, man. That's a hell of a haul. I thought it was
It is a little bit of a haul for you guys. So we do probably have access to a trailer.
We'll see, man. I really appreciate that. That's super cool, man. But we'll see what happens.
Either way, I think we should see what we can do and make it happen.
Yeah,
get the bike there.
You see, watch me, and I'll start wide eyeing and stuff because let me see here now. I don't want nothing to. I hate putting people out,
Yeah.
And it is a big put out. That's what he said.
Yes.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that, though. You want to catch up on anything else?
Yeah.
That's not old. No, it's not that old.
Who you
I don't
wear?
know. Probably my age.
Who are you talking to?
Billy A.
Oh, yes. He said that's not old.
Yeah.
Crazy Joe said pain is real. Yeah.
Pain is real. Yeah, I've fought this for some time. Definitely sciatica after the surgery too. A couple of other things they'd like to do. But we move onward.
Yeah. And I don't know where this came from, but Harry John says that he likes to take his clothes off sometimes and run into a cactus naked. Yeah.
That is,
and I'm sure you probably sell some insurance that you can make our house insurance cheaper.
That is a fun thing to do,
like that.
Is to wipe your ass with a cactus. That's a good one. I love a good cactus rub. I've been known to get naked and run through stuff.
Not cactuses.
Well, we don't have cactuses.
You have not just gotten naked and ran through something.
You know.
Like the house.
Yeah.
When no one's home.
Yeah.
And you get the munchies and you want to go to the kitchen.
Yeah. I remember I naked in the house this weekend. Nobody knew it. I couldn't find no pants. Yeah. My pants were getting pretty bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Catch up?
Let's see here. I don't know. I think people are just talking right there.
Good talks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, guys, it's been an hour and 35 minutes. It's 252 of you crazy motherfuckers watching this.
Thank you guys so much for the thumbs up. So yeah, definitely give us a thumbs up if you don't care to. And if you guys are just finding us tonight, make sure you subscribe.
Yeah, give me a thumbs down too. I like those as well because that helps all the algorithms. I appreciate anything, any kind of emotion I can get out of you. I love it. And
Dan the Vintage RVer.
Oh,
I love that name. I like that. Thank you so much for your super chat.
Makes me want to go look.
Glad to see meets like this going on. Lived in Florida with Daytona Bike Week in the 80s.
Oh, yeah, man.
I bet you've got some stories to tell.
Boy. That's when the good music was. Some people say not, but I listen to 80s music all the damn time.
Wind Dreamer Little Sturgis is in Sturgis, Kentucky. It's if you look it up, it is Kentucky Bike Rally.
Right.
Yes. So yeah, if you guys are stay connected to or stay on YouTube, we're going to wrap up this live feed and then we're going to go live just for you members and talk a little bit. I know some of y'all are having a few issues here and there as far as logins and stuff like that. So we're going to talk about that. But yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Anything else you want to add before we?
Yeah, there's a couple things I want to add. It's out here oh gosh, it's a stressful time for everybody out here, right? And we get that, but we seen a lot of love this week, and we got to be around some amazing people, and we got to meet a lot of new folks. We got a lot of new friends now for a lifetime. Out of all the stuff we do, the things that I take with me are friendships. So I appreciate you guys taking your time out of your life to come see us. And everybody taking a moment to talk to us. It meant a whole lot. Every hug that I got, every time I got to hear the story, I get to share the story. I really appreciate it. And that's what it's about for us riding this motorcycle. Honestly, it ain't about the fucking motorcycle. It's something that gets us talking. Yeah. And sometimes we got to be at a place because of that one thing that brought us together, and then we connect. So I want you guys to be good. Be good.
Be good to each other. And
yeah, we've definitely had some shit thrown at us this week. And if you don't like what we are doing, or it's very clearly what we do and what we're going to do, I respect that. But my platform is not for your comments. Negativity is not. Your comments are welcome, all positive or any questions, but your negative comments are not welcome here. I will DB your ass. I'll delete and block you. I do not have to have you.
We're going to do a little hashtag DB. I guess we do kind of have the hatchet.
Right.
You know.
So I want to make it very clear. So my platform as the Ornery One may not suit your needs. And I'm okay with that. Your channel, your platform, you can do whatever you want to. You can create art. You can take pictures of shit on the sidewalk or make little stickers and put on a little post. Do whatever you want to do. I'm not going to come along and judge you. So if you're judging me,
yeah, just be good to each other and share love, and remember the golden rule that we all learned when we were a kid.
don't peel on a teacher.
That's
She gets mad.
right. Okay, guys.
On a high note, appreciate everyone tuning in, chiming in. You ornery asses got my heart. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Big shout out real quick to Denny's Harley Davidson, Springfield, Missouri, Custom Dynamics, Legend Suspension, Rick Rack, KST, Senna, and I'm probably forgetting somebody else. Ed Van Black, I've been very impressed. Mustang seat. So I'm just kind of going over everybody. You guys are making our ride, our bike, our experience on two wheels, everything that we need to be. If you guys want to go check out all these people and you need or get something from them, tell them the Ornery One sent you.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll give me a little pat on the booty. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. We'll see you next week, and you ornery asses, we'll see you in a moment. Like always, I'm here in Mitchell, South Dakota. I'll stay on.
South Dakota.
Nailed it.